Hey everybody and welcome back. It's been a while, and I know you probably noticed I'm finally wearing something a little bit different. So thank you for being so observant. But we actually have a product that we have never opened up, and another one that it's been a long time since we actually opened up. So cue the color, and let's dive into black and white because we've got a bit. We got a lot of stuff to get through. So we got that brand new heavy hitters box. Boom. So we're going to dive into that, but we got these sticker collections we're going to dive on in through. And yes, there is potential for a God Pack. There is potential for monochromes, of which we have pulled a God Pack, but we've never pulled a monochrome before. So I think it's time. I think it's time to finally pull one of those. And, hopefully something like that can bring us some massive victory, because we actually have gone a little bit of time since getting like our last special illustration rare or just a last big pull. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't you just pull a God Pack? Yeah, but you want to let it ride. You want to let that luck roll. And we got those heavy hitter boxes. Those ones came from Costco. And yes, we did some mildly unethical stuff, where you go into Costco and, you change out your clothes. You go in, you get your two, you go back out, go drop them off in your vehicle. Then you go back in, change your clothes in the car, something like that. And, yeah, so did that quite a few times. Luckily, I was only really recognized one time. It was a Harley Quinn and Jellicent. All right, first pack, first pull, little basic EX Jellicent. They do have an SIR version of that. And yeah, we do have Pokeball, Master Ball potential. The Pokeballs are, they're good for the Master sets. The Master Balls are a lot more expensive, but if anybody's actually truly doing the Master set, you really need those Pokeballs and Master Balls. And the Master Balls are kind of hard to get. They can be pretty darn expensive, for sure. Like, the Victini, I think, is the most expensive one, and it's like $15. So yeah, the Master Balls on average are about $5. I think that's where they're at roughly. So it would be nice if we could pull at least some type of Master Ball out of this, just so we can, enjoy our sticker collection, because yeah, the promo in the sticker collection is a couple bucks. Looks like we got an illustration rare Panseer into a double banger Hydreigon EX. So we got 3 pulls, 3 packs from White Flare, and this set is awesome. The fact that they actually did illustration rares for every single Pokemon is amazing. Illustration rares are better for every single Pokemon in the entire black and white set is just awesome. Like, in the event that a Pokemon was to ever be kind of like dropping off, they could do that for any other set. Like, you do it for the nostalgia sets. You do it for like the original 151. You do it for the... Oh, there we go. A little Mincino Pokeball. Nice. Krokorok. What do we have? A little Ends Plan Trainer. Nice. I think that's one of the more expensive basic trainers right there. The little Ends Plan. Not too bad. These cards are feeling a little bit sticky. I wonder if maybe they were exposed to like some serious heat and then some serious cold right after that. But yeah, then there's also SIRs for the trainers like Hilda, Ends Plan, or just N, but yeah, so there's a lot of cards in this set. I want to say it's somewhere around 850 cards if you want a master set, both black and white. So if you're another illustration rare, boom, LGM into another double banger, an Excadrill EX. This is a pretty awesome set, man. It's been really getting to me lately. I don't know. I usually see it just sitting there in the closet, and I'm just like, not today, or I don't think we're gonna open it. But then some stuff like this happens, and you've got 5 pulls, 5 packs. And I mean, again, still potential for a God pack, still potential for a monochrome. And a monochrome, they are, I think the cheapest one is the Reshiram at like $350 at the time of filming this. So, and we've never pulled one. So, let's hope. Let's hope. I mean, what else can you really do besides numbers? Boom. Big box. Big box, big opening. First time back in the clinic after a while. Oh gosh, we actually need to bust out the knife for this one. It's got like a security tape sticker on it. And if any of you have these and see us there at the Poke Clinic, like at like the vending shows, just go ahead and, you know, feel free to bring them by. If you have them and you want to sell them to make a little bit of cash, like you're not married to the set, feel free to bring them on by. I'd be more than happy to offer you a pretty... I'd like to think it's a pretty decent deal, but I'd be more than happy to offer you a pretty decent deal on your black and white. Because it's just, it gives me a feeling. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. Was that Bryan Adams? I think. I don't know. It was an older song. It's an older song. All right, let's start off with White Flare. And, you know, I've never pulled any of the top, like, 4 or 5 cards from White or Black. So the, what is it? The Zekrams, either of them, the Seismitoad, the Kyurem, never pulled any of those. Ends Plan, I don't think I ever pulled the SIR. The Genesect my wife has pulled, and I've never pulled the either. Oh, there we go. There's a Reshiram full art, first pack, not bad. We'll set that one right there, and we'll, should we check and see which one had the better pulls, black or white? At the end, we could do that. We'll tally it up at the end. Like how many pulls from black, how many pulls from white. All right. Boom. Code card. Yeah, that Seismitoad. I really was thinking that Seismitoad might actually just like... They would alter the artwork on it, but as far as I know, they never actually did alter it. What do we have there? Is that a Pokeball or a Master Ball? It's a Pokeball Archon. Nice. We'll go and sleeve that up because the Pokeballs, I was usually just kind of like giving them away. But over the last couple months, the people that are trying to Master Ball this set, they are adamant on their Pokeballs and Master Balls. So that's awesome. Super stoked for them. And I feel your pain, man. Because master setting can be ridiculously tough. So... Was that card 1? Yeah, Sawaddle. Card 1. Nice. But yeah, if any of you guys are trying to master set this one or Prismatic, I am so sorry for you. Because that is a rough one. Man, that almost looked... Oh, it is a Pokeball Zorua. I was like, the artwork was kind of hard to see. There it is. See, you can really see it there. Some of those reflections can be a little difficult. All right, let's get a little sip of water. Remember, stay hydrated. If you're gonna be ripping packs, you gotta stay hydrated. I'm over here looking at some of like the card set list. This one kind of feels a little bit of a thicker pack than they usually do. All right, it's not a, for a second there, I thought it was a God pack. Because yes, we have pulled a God pack of one of these before. It is a much older video, but ooh, illustration rare Mandy Buzz into a double banger Keldeo EX. You know, all but one illustration rares that we pulled have had and basic EX follow up right behind it. I wonder if that's just the way these are going to go from now on. Basic EXs will continue to follow illustration rares. Or at least maybe it's just coincidence. That's very, very possible. All right. Let's see if we can get something good. Starting off with a Dino, Blitzel, Galvantula, Yamask, another illustration rare Dino. All right. Do we have another basic EX behind here? We do not, but we have an absolutely gorgeous card. This Dino is insanely cool. There he is, just kind of hanging out. Can't really tell if that's like snow in the background or just the forest with like some crumbly bits around him. How's it look? Does it... Oh man, it's got a little white speck on the top right and the bottom left. Getting a little into sending off some cool cards to tag. Kind of gathering them up. I'm actually going to be doing a series that's going to be, I think I'm going to call it the Tag Turnover series. But I don't know. Actually, if you guys want to come up with a cute little line, like a fun, catch line for the videos, like how to do the series, because we are going to be swapping over our PC from PSA. Ooh, there we go. Little Panseer Pokeball. Cofagrigus. We're going to be swapping over our PC from PSA over to Tag. That is going to require a lot of slab cracking, all of which will be done on the episodes. So even though there's actually there will be no money to make the episode, there will be a lot of money to make the follow-ups. So again, switching over to Tag. I said I was going to do it. I'm a man of my word. I promise you. If I say that I'm going to do it, I will do the best of my ability to get it done. Larvesta Pokeball. Very cool. Clang and a Landorus. The Larvesta is really cool. And I feel like it was a little underwhelming, the Larvesta illustration rare. But, the evolution's pretty sweet. All right. We're going to shoot a few episodes here today. So, I can't just like have all those boxes sit behind me and not open them. So, yes, it will be another one of those where it's like, oh, we recognize that he's wearing the same shirt again for like 4 episodes. Yeah, Braviary illustration rare, Victini Victini regular holo. I don't think I've ever pulled that Braviary. I don't think I've ever pulled the Dino as well. Now, I do have a lot of these cards in the collection, like at my vending collection, but I don't believe I've ever actually pulled probably half of the ones that we've pulled today so far. There's just so many. There's so many options, Fracture, Electros, Musharna, Snivy. Or is it Snivy? That's another. I do not know. Is it Snivy or Snivy? Because I've heard it go either direction. At least we're giving you guys some good content here today, because this episode is one of the slightly longer ones, I guess you could say. All right. And hopefully, all right, Snivy. Okay. Maybe we got a little fourth coming. Do we have a Superior coming up? No, we don't. We do have a Pie Dove and a Zekrom EX, a little basic EX. All right, get that Pie Dove. Still haven't gotten a Master Ball yet. Master Balls are pretty rare. Surprised they're not actually worth a little bit more than $5 in some cases. Some of them are worth even more. But the average came out to about $5. All right. And I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of you guys this weekend. There's going to be an absolute ton of fun this weekend. We've got the gang back together. It is no... Oh, there we go. There's a Master Ball Larvesta. And usually the Master Balls have like another pull with them. And I thought the Master Balls were the second card, not the first. But, either way. But yeah, getting the gang back together, that'll be super fun. And, it's just Tony and I. So, if anybody, out there just like want to come say hi, hang out, we'll be in our usual spot at our same place, the Crossroads, Southtown Mall. Or is it Shops at Southtown? either way, right at the top of the escalator, just off to the left, holding it down, Tortuga, Ends Plan, Beartic. All right. But that's, I mean, we got a big stack. So you guys are, going to be seeing Black and White for quite a while. I'm thinking about kind of just doing a couple episodes or series where all I'm doing is just like an under MSRP stream, like under MSRP shows. So like episodes where what I'll be doing is all the stuff that I got below MSRP is what I'm going to be opening. Now, the issue is I've got a lot of prismatic because I got them from like Costco, Target, or yeah, not really Target. Target sells their stuff at MSRP, but Sam's Club, that's what I mean, is like at or below MSRP is where I'm going to probably end up being. Like, it's going to be hard kind of justifying opening up other product that I get for such an expensive price. But if I get it for below MSRP, then I'm probably going to open it here on the channel. So, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Look out for us this weekend. They're at the mall, Southtown, Crossroads, whatever you want to call it. And looking forward to seeing you. Peace!